discussions. Viewers, moving ahead, let's also tell you that according to reports, the United Nations Refugee Agency has successfully gained access to Al-Hol camp in northeastern Syria, which houses thousands of suspected relatives of Islamic State fighters. The UNHCR had originally stated that volatile security conditions had prevented entry, but with the help of Syrian government officials, the agency was able to enter the camp and resume aid deliveries. Essential supplies, including trucks carrying bread, have been sent to the camp to assist those living there. This is a significant development as the camp has been under pressure with overcrowding and limited resources, affecting the lives of thousands of people who have been trapped in the region. So, aid is now being provided. It's resuming to ISIS camps. How is this really going to impact those residing in this area, and also ISIS, former ISIS members who have rehabilitated?
Well, the rehabilitation of ISIS members remains unclear. The leader of Syria today, Al-Jolani, is himself claiming to be a rehabilitated ISIS member, in fact, an ISIS leader. Whether that turns out to be the case is entirely unknown. The situation could not possibly be worse in Syria. There's almost nothing worse that could happen, considering the situation there. And we only have to hope that when these ISIS terrorists are released from jail, or rehabilitated in inverted commas, that it doesn't end up in a situation where we have a return to the violence of the 2010s, when tens of thousands of people were being killed on an annual basis by ISIS fighters.
But the fact that their families are being provided with all essential supplies as of now, at least as the operations have continued, do you think that's going to be any deterrent from these IS affiliates to reform and return to normalcy?
I can't imagine why providing them with basic supplies, which after all is in effect providing with them an income. If their families are supplied with food and shelter, they no longer have to work to supply them. So that makes their lives easier. And that means that in the long run, they are more likely to return to violence. These are people who ideologically are bent on creating a global caliphate. They are not particularly interested in a better lives for their families. If they were interested in having a better life for their families, they wouldn't have ended up in ISIS jails. That's not what you do if you're trying to make a good life for your family. So I'm very, very pessimistic on this front. And my presumption is that while a glimmer of hope appeared to come out of Syria in the past year and a half, that is going to get quickly snuffed out.
All right, Saul, thanks very much for joining us and weighing your opinion.